الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وقال الله سبحانه وتعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون وبعد فيا إخوة الإيمان, my beloved brothers and sisters, we begin as we always like to do by expressing words of gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the one who has created us, guides us, sustains us, forgives us. Allah is the one who we can turn to over and over again with our problems and our complaints and our issues. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised that those who call upon Him, He will respond and answer our prayer. My beloved brothers and sisters, as a Muslim and living among Muslims, one of the most amazing things that we take for granted is how powerful Islam is on our lives. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has indeed brought us a system that those who practice it, it changes the human being into such a special person. And our religion is based on, as the Prophet ﷺ said, بني الإسلام على خمس شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله وإقام الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة وحج البيت وصوم رمضان. That Islam is based on 5 foundational pillars. One is to testify that there is no God except Allah and that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah, and to establish salah, to make sure you pay the zakah, to make hajj, and to fast in Ramadan. And these pillars, they form the foundation of our religion. And those who practice these end up being changed as a human being. When you pray regularly for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and give zakah and fast and attempt to make hajj, an extraordinary thing happens to you in that you become a person who cares and who is generous and who is very, very conscious of their journey towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are blessed with the religion that has brought us the Quran, in which Allah says and testifies, إِنَّ هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ يَهْدِي لِلَّتِي هِيَ أَقْوَمُ وَيُبَشِّرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ الَّذِينَ يَعْمَلُونَ الصَّالِحَاتِ أَنَّ لَهُمْ أَجْرًا كَبِيرًا. That verily this Quran guides to that which is upright and straight, and it is good news to those who believe and do good deeds, that Allah has prepared for them a magnificent, huge reward. The Quran, this miracle of miracles, is present within us. And when we recite the book, when we study it, when we go into it, it changes us in ways that we cannot even understand. And so no matter how bad a Muslim may look, those who practice and have a little bit of consciousness in their heart, they become really a person who the world cannot do without. And we see the kindness of Muslims everywhere we go. When last year, 12 believers were sitting in their synagogue, the Jewish synagogue, and they got murdered, the Muslim community of Pittsburgh immediately responded, and they raised over $200,000 for the victims of those families. Today, that synagogue is raising money for the Muslims in New Zealand and the families of Muslims in New Zealand as a token of appreciation for the incredible help they got from the Muslims. And so, not only on a collective level do Muslims respond, but even individually, we have, even in our community, incredible people. I have never had a situation in our community where there was somebody in need that came to our community and I asked someone to help and they did not respond. There's an American young man. He's from Arizona, and he's traveling in Pakistan, and he's videotaping his journey. And he said, I have a strange experience in Pakistan. Nobody wants to take my money for anything that I buy. And he's videotaping. He said, let me show you. He goes to the shop. He asks for a, can I buy a snow cone? And then he says, I have money. The person said, no. You're our guest. Go. He bought cheap stuff, expensive stuff. Nobody is taking his money. As soon as they see him, they said, no, you're a guest. And he said, he can't get rid of his money. Everywhere he's buying stuff and nobody wants his money. Muslims are generous, kind people. Everywhere you go, you see it. There's a restaurant in Washington, D.C., in which they just share food out to the poor. A Turkish restaurant. The homeless and the poor can show up there any time of the day, and they will give them free food. There's a restaurant here in our community, who many times I've gone. And once I say this is the case, they respond too. And in case of a hospital, there's a couple who traveled with their daughter, and the man got a heart attack, and he had nobody in Miami. And he's holed up in a hospital. I was able to go and approach the restaurant. Any amount of food you need, they gave. And so, why am I saying all of this? Is to say to us, despite all the angst and confusion and chaos and seeming disunity that we may have among the Muslim community, at the core of the Muslim's heart, we're good people. And we should not forget that. And we have so many cases that come that you don't hear about, that this community addresses. This past week, for example, we had the birth of a newborn child with a couple who just came here, have no families. We were able to give them advice on how to navigate that. We had the death of one of our brothers, Brother Shahid's brother, and Brother Rafiq's brother, passed away in Orlando, and they had a janazah for them. We have a sister who just took in sick, and she's been in the hospital right now. Today we're going to make dua for her. We have a young man who's being bullied, and we have to figure out how to deal with him. We have a sister who wants to marry someone out of their culture who is a Muslim, and her parents is not agreeing, and so she's having this real problem dealing with that. Every week we have many things that are happening that we try to deal with in our community. And we do it quietly, but the community knows that they can come and at least get some kind of hearing, some kind of counseling, some kind of assistance from the Muslims. And so, what is important is that in this coming period here, tomorrow will probably be the first of Sha'ban, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Aisha radiallahu anha, tells us that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to fast more in Sha'ban besides Ramadan than any other month. And Sha'ban is a month in which we prepare for Ramadan. And that is why we are doing a khutbah today about this topic, because quite often for most of us, we have come from cultures and from places where our Ramadan begins when we see the moon for Ramadan. And so what happens, we end up plunging into Ramadan without any real preparation. And our Ramadan becomes mediocre, it becomes minimalist, it becomes superficial. Now is the time to begin to prepare for Ramadan. Why should we prepare for Ramadan? Why is Ramadan even special? Because Ramadan allows us to get 4 gifts. And any person who has these 4 gifts have gotten everything. The ayah I quoted, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, firstly, that O you who believe, fasting is prescribed for you as it was to those before you, in order that we may be able to acquire taqwa. This is a very important quality of taqwa. Of the ability to be able to resist against temptations, against evil, and to stay on the straight path. To have that level of consciousness that when evil approaches us, evil thoughts, evil people, evil inclinations, that we have within us enough iman and faith and confidence to say, no, I'm staying with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan for me. Ramadan allows us the opportunity. Its purpose, Allah is saying here, is to give you this gift of taqwa. And the second, من صام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا وغفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. That whoever fasts in Ramadan with the iman, with the faith and the consciousness to seek the mercy of Allah, Allah will forgive all their past small sins. He will forgive their sins. So you have a next opportunity to gain the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the month of Ramadan. To become a person of taqwa, to get forgiveness for all the things we may have done in the past. Thirdly, Ramadan allows us a chance to settle our affairs with Allah. To make a covenant with Allah and put our affairs right with Allah. The whole year we may do wrong things. We may have done things which we didn't like. We're not happy about. Maybe we've spoken rash to a person. Maybe cheated somebody. Maybe shortchanged someone here. Maybe did some kind of wickedness and evil. Ramadan allows us a chance to settle up. Allah is giving us a chance to settle all that we may do by magnifying every good deed. 70 times you get more reward than Ramadan. And fourthly, Ramadan allows us the opportunity to get paradise, to get Jannah. Abu Umama said that the Prophet told him that there is no faster way to get to Jannah than fasting. And every fasting person, when they make their dua in breaking their fast in the evening, Allah answers their dua. And that is why we need to get excited about Ramadan, because these four gifts that we could get from Ramadan, the potential it holds is incredible. And if you are getting an opportunity to get these four, what kind of preparation are you going to do? Are we going to just wing it? Or just, go into it just casual? Or really prepare to benefit from it? And part of that preparation begins in Sha'ban, now. So we have 1 month to do this. And a couple of things that we need to begin to do. Number one is in terms of our personal circumstance and situation. Firstly, begin to navigate with your jobs to see if you could work through lunch and leave early. So in this way you'll have more time to come home early. Navigate with your jobs. Maybe you can take 1 or 2 days vacation on the last 10 nights of Ramadan, so you'll be available to benefit from that. So begin to make navigation with our jobs. Secondly, gotta get a medical checkup with your doctor and make sure that you're okay and that everything is fine with you. If you have a history of health problems, don't assume you'll be healthy. You've got to be able to check up and make sure that I will be ready to make the fast. Thirdly, whatever major pending chores you may have, now is the month to do it. Don't wait until Ramadan to fix that leaking roof. Or you got to get tires for the car. You want to do as much of the major chores that is outstanding on your list of things to do. Get them done now. Because in Ramadan, you want to be as available as possible for the ibadah and the things you're going to need to do to make Ramadan so special. So double up this month in getting those things accelerated and done quickly. Shopping. I would recommend that sisters do a little bit of cooking extra and store up in the fridge so you don't have to be cooking all Ramadan. This is the month in which you should buy your Eid gifts. Don't wait in Ramadan to do it. But it's a busy time. You're always tired. We're leaving here at 11, 12 o'clock at the night, coming back early in the morning. It's not a time you want to do all of those things. So you want to now make your list of who you're planning to buy gifts for Eid and all of that stuff, and begin to buy them now in the month of Shawwal. So Ramadan, you're focused mostly with the things that we need to do. And you want to make your home Ramadan ready. And what do I mean by that? You want to be able to set up your home in such a way that I have my books, my Quran, the stuff that I'm getting ready to make your home a kind of a special place for this month where everything is, my map is here, everything is facilitating you to fast and to make your ibadah. That's number one. Number two is that this is the month in which we should begin to do some extra ibadah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the month in which you should start to pick up the Quran. Don't surprise the Quran by picking it up at the front day of Ramadan. Give it a little forewarning. Start to pick it up from now. Touch it. Get it excited. Get it to look attuned so the Quran says, oh, okay, I'm getting touched this month. I'm getting excited. Something special. It looks like, let the Quran become excited for you are engaging with it in this month. This Quran will give evidence for or against you. And if you treat it well, it will make intercession for us on the day of judgment, begging Allah to allow us to go to paradise. If we treat it well. So begin to get excited about picking up the Quran during this month of Sha'ban. Begin to fast a couple of days based on your schedules, getting your body attuned to fasting and getting yourself ready to be able to do that. Number three is, and this one I don't know, but I have grown up like this, and sometimes I kind of assume everyone does it. But you've got to set goals for Ramadan. You have to have goals of what I want to accomplish exactly in the month of Ramadan. It should not be just, I'll fast, I'll come Tarawih, I'll try to recite the whole Quran out for a month, and that's it. You've got to have very specific things that you want to get excited about. So you should have written goals about what exactly I'm trying to accomplish in this month. Because then you will just come to the month and be passé, just experiencing it night after night, getting exhausted. And that's why at the end of the month, when you ask yourself, what have I changed? How have I changed? Nothing changes. You go back to the same way because we have not truly benefited from the month. Because of how we treated it from Sha'ban, we didn't bother with it. We waited until the moon sighted for Ramadan and then we jumped into it. You will hear people say, Ramadan flies very fast. It's like now I'm settling down in Ramadan and like it's over. It's because you haven't prepared properly from the very beginning. Planning it overnight. This is our Super Bowl. This is the biggest event that will take place in our lives. The chance to be able to make right with Allah. And so going into the month, you have to have your hearts ready for Ramadan. There's a certain mindset that we need to develop for Ramadan. And that is, each and every one of us sitting here on the carpet today must say to ourselves, I truly, truly want this to be the best Ramadan I've ever had. The most beneficial Ramadan that I've ever had. Gotta have that mindset. And if you say that to yourself as a niyyah, that I truly want this to be the best Ramadan, should Allah allow me to live, that I ever had in my life, then you've got to say, that will involve work. It will involve me doing something different this year, something more this year, something special this year, rather than just doing what I did in the past year. We've got to develop this mindset and get our hearts ready. And so Sha'ban is also a month of dua, asking Allah day and night to make this the best Ramadan in my life. And asking Allah to give me the insight and the foresight to make those decisions that will make this happen. That will motivate my heart to come and do as much as I can. If every year you used to give $100 zakat, Or you used to give $200 sadaqah. Make a decision to make it 201. Every year we come, after 8 rakat tarawih, everybody jumps up and leaves. Make a decision to say, you know what, I'm going to do 10. I'm going to wait until, I don't want to be with the regular crowd. So I'm going to do 2 more. While the crowd fades off, I have 2 extra. I have distinguished myself from the average folks who runs out after 8. I'm going to make a goal. I'm going to make 10. It is these little steps, as the Prophet said, the consistent small act is what is blessed. Allah's not looking for you to do a big giant thing and then you can't keep it up. Small, consistent deeds. But all of that has to happen now, in this month that we're about to begin, to really prepare for this month. And if you do this, and we begin to operate like this, when Ramadan arrives, we'll not only be cycling, we'll be on autopilot, benefiting and elevating ourselves and benefiting from all the amazing things that Ramadan does for us. As a community, we are involved in this month as well to try to prepare for the Ramadan, for the community. To make sure we have in place all the things that are needed by the community to make sure that you and your Ramadan is special. And we are always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for those souls who can see beyond just looking after themselves and are stepping up to say, I want to participate in helping something in the community. And if you're one of those sitting today and want to do something in Ramadan as volunteers, please let us know so that we can involve you in preparing to make sure our community have an amazing Ramadan. It is a Ramadan that is cloud, it's security issues, and so many things that are happening. And we're hoping to do our best within that environment to make sure we have a safe Ramadan and we have the best Ramadan that we ever will have. We too are approaching this Ramadan with the mindset that we want to make this the best Ramadan that Nurul Islam as a community have ever had. And so we have already secured many things to do that and make sure that we have really special people reciting the Quran and that we have hopefully wonderful food for you and all the other things that needs to be done to make sure that Ramadan is safe. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make sure that your Ramadan is truly special. First, that He gives you the life to enjoy. There's so many who are not here today, who was here last Ramadan, but Allah did not allow them to see this one. Do not allow yourself to be cheated by the way we approach the Ramadan. Do not allow yourself to be so busy that you don't have time to be present. وَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرَ فَلْيَصُمْ. A very specific, clear act. Whoever witnesses the month. In other words, that you're alive. Allah didn't give you no other excuse. If you're alive, Allah said, then you owe it to yourself to fast and to make sure that this month is special for us. This is the time to begin. That's why we are saying it today. To give us the chance to do all of that. Gather your family. Talk to them. Set a collective plan of what we are going to be doing in Ramadan. Each member of the family have their goals. Set out. They're discussing it with the family. And everybody is ready to figure out, well, I want to read out the whole of Sahih Bukhari during this month. Another one might say, I want to read 2 surahs. Whatever it is. Another one might say, I want to feed the homeless. Or I want to go have 2 people. In other words, I want to teach somebody to recite Quran during this month. Whatever goal you have of goodness, of ilm, of ibadah, of sadaqah, whatever, make your goal realistic, not too ambitious. And we will go into Ramadan with this kind of attitude. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and protect us. Muslims are great people. We are why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put us here as Khalifa. We are the people who have to save the planet and save all the craziness that happens. we've got to up our game and let us use Ramadan as a time to really get even better. We'll probably have some stuff. الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه ونشهد ان لا اله الا الله ونشهد ان محمدا رسول الله. While at the same time we're trying to do this, we must never forget those people who will not have a good Ramadan, who are suffering in every part of the world. And if you begin to name countries, we'll have to give a whole lot of Khutbah. But in every part of the world where Muslims have suffered, please don't forget them in your dua and in your sadaqah, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give them hope and faith and protect them, because the situation all over, so many Muslims are not in this situation, and they will have the kind of Ramadan that you will have. So we remember them always in our dua, and if we can help, do so, inshallah. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم